Hello learners, welcome to management classes with Pallavi. In this video I have given some important MCQ questions from the chapter of macroeconomics, which is government budget and economy. So your first MCQ is a direct tax is a tax which is imposed on corporations only, individuals and corporations, or none of these. So your answer will be option number 3, individuals and corporations. Next MCQ is budgetary policies are implemented by foreign sector, finance ministry, government of private sector. So the answer will be government. ऑप्शन नंबर 3. सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में मूव ऑन करने से पहले अगर अभी तक से आपने मेरा चैनल सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो नीचे जो रेड कलर से सब्सक्राइब लिखा है उस पर क्लिक कर दीजिए और बेल आइकन को प्रेस कर दीजिए ताकि मेरे चैनल से रिलेटेड लेटेस्ट नोटिफिकेशंस आपको मिलती रहें टाइमली. नेक्स्ट MCQ आ जाता है इनकम टैक्स, कॉर्पोरेशन टैक्स, वेल्थ tax etc. are the example of direct tax, indirect tax, or none of the above. So the answer will be option number 1, direct tax. Next is sales tax, service tax, excise duty etc. are the examples of. So the answer will be option number 2, indirect tax. These are the indirect taxes. Next question is the major source of revenue receipt for the government is not tax revenue, income tax, wealth tax, or profits. So the answer will be option number 4, profits, and rest are the sources of revenue receipts. Next, disinvestment is capital expenditure, revenue expenditure, capital receipt, or revenue receipt. Answer will be option number 3, capital receipts. Next MCQ question is in a government budget the revenue deficit is 35 crore if revenue receipts are 70 crore and capital expenditure is rupees 120 crore, then how much is the revenue expenditure? So we will use the formula revenue expenditure minus revenue receipt, which will give us revenue deficit, which will be equal to rupees 105 crore when we add 70 crore and 35 crore. So the answer will be option number 2, 105 crore. Now your next MCQ question is also again a numerical, which says in a government budget the primary deficit is 12,000 crore, interest payment is 7,000 crore. How much will be the fiscal deficit? So here we will use the formula primary deficit is equal to fiscal deficit minus interest payment, that is 12,000 crore is equal to fiscal deficit minus 7,000 crores. When we calculate fiscal deficit, it will come 12 crore plus 7 crore, which will equal to 19,000 crore. So the answer will be option number 1, 19,000 crore. Now your next MCQ question is a high dash gives a warning signal to the government to either curtail its expenditure or increase its revenue. Budgetary deficit, revenue deficit, fiscal deficit, or primary deficit. Answer will be option number 2, revenue deficit. Next is because of dash a country has to face debt trapped, budgetary deficit, revenue deficit, fiscal, or primary deficit. Answer will be option number 3, fiscal deficit. Now your next MCQ question is revenue expenditure create assets for the government, create assets for the private sector, do not create assets for the government, create liability for the private sector. Answer will be option number 3, do not create assets for the government. Next, fiscal deficit is equal to excess of total expenditure over total receipts, excess of total expenditure over total revenue receipts, excess of total expenditure over total revenue receipts excluding borrowings, or option number 4. So the answer will be option number 3, excess of total expenditure over total revenue receipts excluding borrowings. Next MCQ question is a balanced budget is one where both the estimated revenues and estimated expenditure will be equal. Estimated revenues is smaller than estimated expenditure, estimated revenues is greater than estimated expenditure, all of these. So our answer will be option number A, revenues and expenditure. Next, the policies useful to reduce inequalities of income are. So these are the options and the answer will be option number 2, budgetary policies. These are useful to reduce inequalities. Next question is direct tax is a tax whose the liability to pay lies on one and incidence lies on the other person. The liability to pay and incidence do not lie on the same person. The liability to pay and incidence do lie on the government. The liability to pay or incidence do lie on the same person. So the answer will be option number 4, the liability to pay and incidence do lie on the same person. Next question, MCQ question is the government budget is an annual statement, half-yearly statement, 5-yearly statement, or weekly statement. Answer will be option number 1, annual statement. Next, the budgetary policy relates to public expenditure, taxes and public expenditure, direct taxes, or taxes only. So the answer will be option number 2, taxes and public expenditures both. Now your next MCQ question is loan by government is a revenue expenditure, capital expenditure, revenue receipt, or capital expenditure. Answer will be option number 2, capital receipt. Next, deficit financing is printing more currency notes, taking not paying interest on loans, or none of these? Answer will be option number first, printing more currency notes. Now your next MCQ question is, one of the objective of the government budget is redistribution of income only, regeneration of income and wealth, redistribution of income and wealth, or reallocation of income and wealth? Answer will be option number third, redistribution of income and wealth. Next, a transfer payment is a capital expenditure, revenue receipt, revenue expenditure, or capital receipt? Answer will be transfer payment is a revenue expenditure, option number third. Now your next MCQ question comes here. The government budget shows the government's estimated expenditure only, actual receipts and expenditure, estimated receipts only, or estimated receipts and expenditure? Answer will be option number fourth, estimated receipts and expenditure. Next, a surplus budget is one where these are the following options, and the answer will be option number fourth, all of these, which means option number first, option number second, and option number third, all means this budget. Next, the major source of revenue receipts for the government is interest, non-tax revenue, profits, tax revenue? Answer will be option number fourth, tax revenue. So these are some of the important MCQ questions. I hope आपको वीडियो समझ में आए तो प्लीज़ इसे लाइक करें, शेयर करें, कमेंट करें कोई भी करिए, एंड डोंट फॉरगेट टू सब्सक्राइब माय चैनल. थैंक यू सो मच.